Hello, it's Ben Bamboozle here from a very sunny Benidorm, or Benidorm Bamboozle I should say, and I thought I'd make a little video today because I've not got too much planned, so I thought I'd try and get some video of down the strip and the beach and everything because it's a lovely day, and go see some of my favourite places and have a little wander around if you'd like to join me. So yeah, let me know if you like the video, let me know if you've been to Benidorm before. Let me know if you like it, hate it. It's a bit of a Marmite place, I know. But most of the people who actually come here end up loving it and coming back again. So I'm just going to go for breakfast now. I'm thinking about a traditional English fry-up. I quite fancy one actually. I haven't had one all week. So I think I might treat myself. So I might go to Uncle Ron's, which is just by my apartments. I'm actually staying at the Bermuda apartments, which I got on booking.com. And yeah, it's a very nice apartment. Check out my TikTok if you want to see what that looks like. I'm not going to show you it now because I've been here for a couple of days and it's all messy. But I'm out here on the balcony, and there's like little table and chairs on here and everything. And yeah, Uncle Ron's is just there basically. So let's go and get some breakfast. So the apartments where I'm staying at are just up here, and on this little street, which is basically, if you get to the outdoor market and find the side entrance where KFC is, you walk up this hill. And it's quite a good little street because you've got a few bars and restaurants up here. Louis, Uncle Ron's, and then the Sun Door, which is just here. And then these places here. I think the Duettos come recommended as well. I'll have to give that a try at some point. So here we have Uncle Ron's. Let's go for a breakfast. Here's my breakfast. 2 sausage, 2 bacon, tomatoes, beans, egg, toast, black coffee. Lovely. Here we have the indoor market. Let's go and have a little look inside. So as you can see, it's all the usual sort of stuff really. But you've got a bit of everything. Cafes, and if you need to get money changed up, it's a good place to get it done in here. Although you have to bring cash with you. You can't use a credit card to get money changed here. Apparently it's against the law. You have to use British cash to turn into euros, which is down here. I think the one that everyone uses is called Sheila's, but I tend to get my money changed up before I come over. There's hairdressers in here and all sorts really. Everything's pretty cheap in here as well. There you go, wallet, €7, that's pretty good. It is quite a good idea if you're worried about losing your wallet or getting mugged or anything, to have a second wallet and leave your wallet in the hotel in the safe, and then just bring out what you need, so if you lose that you don't really mind. And they still have the old fish bar as well here. Do you remember that from it? Was all the rage, wasn't it, back in, I think they might have banned it actually, where you put your feet in the water and the fish nibble all the skin off you, the dead skin. Here we go. Those chaps having it done that. I'm filming using this new neck mic holder thing. You click your phone clips onto it by the magnet on the back of the iPhone, and that's how I just got that shot in the indoor market. I think it actually works pretty well. I wasn't sure when I saw this online, but the reviews are really good for it, and it's pretty cool because people don't know you're necessarily filming them, like when you're holding your phone up, even though it's strapped around your neck, so you can just wander around with it. So I'm going to put it on now and go for a wander down the strip and show you some of the bars that I like and the entertainment that I like as well. Just here is Mariano's, which is a restaurant sort of cafe place that opens 24 hours a day, 365 days a year pretty much. I think they close it for a couple of days to do a deep clean on it and sort it all out, but bar that, it's open all the time, including Christmas Day. And it's famous for its chicken. So if you come here, have the chicken. And I've been told the doner kebabs are very good as well. It is always busy. and you can always get a meal in here any time of the day, and it's decent value. There is also a better chicken place that I like, which is by a place called Chicken Bridge, sort of in the old town, and I prefer it there. It is only 10:45 in the morning, and as you can see, the bars are already very busy. Here we have the Silver Dollar. Next door to that is the Piccadilly, which is a karaoke bar. Yeah, it is packed already. It is Cheltenham week this week, which is very popular here. A lot of people come over for the to watch the horse racing and place their bets, which a couple of the bars have bookmakers apparently, where you can place your bets. Next door here we have the Sol Pelicanos, which is where they filmed the pool scenes for the Benidorm TV series. Here's a little closer look at the Sol Pelicanos. I have been out to the pool out the back. It is lovely out the back, but I don't know if public are allowed. I have heard that that sometimes they check, I think. But if you really want to see the pool, you can try and sneak through. You can't really see it from the street, although if you go around the back, you can sort of see through the hedge at the back. And then down here we've got the Flash Hotel. And this is sort of the start of the strip here. This is where you got Morgan Tavern, which is Neptune's in the Benidorm programme, and the Ambassador Hotel, which I've stayed in a few times. It's really nice in there. If we could have got it cheap enough, I would have stayed there this time, definitely. But when I'm on my own, I don't really mind where I stay. It's just a bed really, and I've always been pretty lucky with the accommodation that I've booked in Benidorm. There's a place here where you can hire your mobility scooters. There's a couple of these. There's one called Butterfields, which everyone recommends. They did change the law the other year, so now I think you have to be over 50 or 55 or actually disabled, and you have to have proof of that as well, so like a doctor's letter or something. So because it got too much, you had like young lads racing around on them, and I think someone got run over and killed. I think they're very cheap to rent still, and you see a lot of people using them, but not as much as you did. They did used to be everywhere. They were a menace. A lot of the bars and nightclubs are doing work at the moment, getting ready for the season. So there's a few places on the square closed down at the moment whilst they're just renovating them. But they do get things finished incredibly fast here, so what looks like a building site one week, they can have it open the next week. Also, on crossings, you have to watch out, because they don't like stopping like they do back home. So this is the police station here. And this bit down here has a bit of a reputation at night time by the kids' playground area. There's been a lot of muggings and things down here. For some reason, in this point between Morgan's and the end here, I guess because it's just a bit of an alleyway, they sort of hide behind the bushes or round the corner there, or they've had women that have tried to distract guys on their own and sort of pickpocket them whilst they're distracting them. So just be aware down this bit in particular. I mean, I know it can happen anywhere. Personally, I've never ever, touched wood, had anyone attempt anything with me. But then again, I don't get myself into such a state where I'm an easy target. I think you see some of the guys in particular, and women, who get so bad that really it must just be like taking sweets from a baby. Gosh, there's a lot of drinks going into Morgan Tavern here, and that is Neptune's, as you can see on there. They have very good acts on in here. Let's see what they've got on tonight. We've got Sean Foster Conley, Ed Sheeran, Carlos, Liam Gallagher, and at midnight they have Queen. Is Queen on tonight? Oh no, Queen aren't on tonight. But usually they have a Queen tribute act, which is amazing. It's a full band and really good. There's a karaoke bar in here. Down this street is Talk of the Coast and Valentine's. Valentine's is just going to be opening up this week apparently. They've got some new acts on as well. Coming over from the UK to perform. There's a comedian that I follow. Can't remember his name. I think it's James Kilvington, I think it is. He posted the other day he's going to be coming to perform at Valentine's, so that should be good. And then next door here on this other little bit you've got the Black Chicken, which is a famous karaoke bar, which is always a bit crazy, especially when Frank is on. And at the Palladium you've got one of my favourite comedians, Gary George. His very old school, dry sense of humour. And the one, the only Sticky Vicky, performed by Maria, who is the daughter of the original Sticky Vicky. A lot of people seem to get that mixed up. They think it's her granddaughter, or they think it's not the real one, or whatever. It is the real one. There is only one. It's Maria. It was a lovely person, and yeah, she does hand balancing as well sometimes in the show, and as well as all the other stuff. Definitely not really kids entertainment here. Not really a kid-friendly place either. You don't see many kids at all, and I think there's better places to bring the kids than Benidorm. It's definitely more of an adult place. Here you have John and Joseph's, another famous cafe. Although I personally don't recommend it. I've been there the last time, it was pretty rubbish. But if you just want a bog standard fry up, you should be okay. But I had a salad and it was horrible. And just here we have the Western Saloon coming up next door to the Ambassador, which is also owned by the same people that own the Ambassador and a load of the other hotels. They also own the Hotel California, which is next door to the Western.
She's up a trip, but she's been very impressive, and it is, you know, heavy runs, no problem. She's interested.
There's pretty good deals on in there.
£1,000 up for grabs in today's ITV set. Get your entries in. Here's who we're siding with. I've gone for the Thatcher at a decent price in the Surrey. Inside of the JP, always America or supplement.
And there's some good acts on in there as well. A friend of mine, Evie, she performs in there on, I think she's there tomorrow actually, so I'll go and see her tomorrow. They've also got Liam Gallagher on there as well. He's exclusive to this group, so some of the acts are exclusive to certain bars. So I believe he is exclusive to these, I think it's the Hotel Survey group, so that's Morgan Tavern, here, Hotel California, and I can't remember where else. Oh, Explorers Bar. They own quite a lot of things actually, but it's very nicely presented in here. All of those barrels and everything are all hand painted. Hotel California, again another nice venue. Next door is the Crown. All these places have acts on as well. Oh, Gareth Fulton's on in there. My friend Gareth does the hypnotist show. He also does a singing show as well. Is he on today? What time's Gareth on? Oh, he's on at 4:30. I might well go and see Gareth at 4:30. Okay, that's the lineup for today, so entertainment pretty much all day. And this is the start where it gets a bit crazy down here, so you've got all the nightclubs, and at night time it is heaving down here. So this is Insomnia, which used to be called Stardust. which they've renovated and still doing work to. You got Talk of the Town down there. I always get Talk of the Town and Talk of the Coast mixed up. That's Talk of the Town down that one. Talk of the Coast was the one that we saw back up that way. And there's also Pizza King. If you want a decent pizza, you've got Pizza King there. Also Matteo's, which is owned by Darren, who wrote the Benidorm programme. His bar is just there. What else is down there? Carousel Bar, I like. Also, there's a chap who does kebabs down there called Osman. Tell him you know Ben Bamboozle. If you go down there, he's right next door to the Carousel Bar. Very nice guy. It'll either be Osman or his brother, who's called Shah, run that. So my favourite kebab shop closed down. I nearly cried. So now I'm going there for my kebabs. And then coming up here, we've got the Gel Rock Bar. With all your ska and all that sort of stuff. And then Mikel Mosiah, the reggae man. And then we've got Rockefeller's, a venue that I really like. This is also the second venue that Sticky Vicky performs at. She performs at 3, the Palladium, here, and the Zodiac. And they also have Tony Scott, who is a comedian, who normally performs at 10 o'clock. He's just on holiday at the moment. Here is his picture on here. And he is very, very brutal. He doesn't hold back at all, so not for the easily offended. There's me in the mirror. And then the famous Red Lion. Basically a nightclub, really. Does get a bit lively in there. Again, you either love it or hate it. A lot of people hate it. It's okay. Drinks are reasonably expensive in there. I only go in there if there's a show that I want to see. They have Sticky Star performs in there. That's Sticky Star there. And the Star Wars show, I believe, has stopped in there for now. I've heard they've gone exclusive to Chaplin's. Gareth Fulton used to perform his hypnotist show in there. He's not on it there at the moment. He's actually doing the Zodiac as well, which we will come up to down here when we get to the square. So down the street here we've got the Arcos Gold, which opened the other year. Very nice hotel. And at the bottom you've got a bar called the Royal Arrow, and above that there's a hotel bar called the Arches. Down there is the Seafront, which we're going to go to in a minute. In fact, I need to get a move on because I'm meeting my friend on the Seafront on the beach for coffee at 11:30, and it's just gone 11 o'clock now. So I'll get down there a bit quick. Alright, so this is what they call the square. It's more of a triangle, really. And here you have the railway. And then here is the Zodiac that I was talking about earlier, where again Sticky Vicky performs and Gareth Fulton performs his hypnotist show here 6 nights a week at the moment at 9 o'clock. And then next door you've got Chaplin's, famous nightclub, where they also have shows. And down here you have well, they're doing loads of work down here. You've got the Hippodrome, the Bahamas, and then the famous Cafe Benidorm. And then if you turn to the right and go down there, you've got Sinatra's as well, which is another famous cabaret venue. And if we head further down the street here, I'll probably take a left in a minute now, because just at the end here, you're sort of getting to the end of the strip. Once you get past sort of this point, there's a couple more places down here. The White Star, Funky Flamingo, And this is a secret garden here. And they're expecting it to be very busy for St. Patrick's Day. So everyone's decorating with all the Irish flags, getting ready for that. And you've got the Shamrock Bar here. I'm sure that'll be packed for St. Patrick's Day. Just here, if you need any like fancy dress things or jokey things and stuff, I've bought some props and stuff for my show in here. It's quite a cool little shop in here. Let's have a little look. I've got some nice little bits and pieces. Oh yeah. What's that thing down there? Don't know. But also, if you're into your fancy dress, you have to come for the Fiesta week. It is the best week of the year in Benidorm. In November each year, they have the Spanish Fiestas all week, but then they have a British fancy dress parade, and they close the whole of the strip, and all the bars and clubs have their own floats, and everybody's dressed up in all sorts of different costumes. It's just a fantastic atmosphere. There's no trouble at all. It's just really, really good fun. Everyone's here for a good time. So I think I'm going to do a left and go down to the beach now. And apparently a friend of mine has just taken over this bar here, Rock the Casbah, so let's see if he's in there. Can't see him in there. I'll go and have another look later. We're now heading down to the seafront. So if you walk from the strip just here, you get to this sort of main road, which if you don't want all the chaos of the strip walking up and down at night time, I sometimes walk this way to avoid all the strip, or of course you can walk along the promenade, which is obviously nicer when the sun's out. So let's try and get across here before the cars run us over. And the lights are flashing. Hopefully it won't be too windy on the seafront today. It was a bit windy yesterday, but apologise now if you get any wind distortion coming through the microphone. And of course there are bars and cafes all the way along the seafront as well. There's one thing in Benidorm, you don't have to go far to find a bar. They are hiding everywhere. Here we go, down on the beach. And that island that you see over there, that's called Peacock Island. There's nothing really on there. I think there's just one cafe, I believe, and you can get a boat ride over there. But I've never done it, because apparently there's not really anything on there. And it's lovely weather for March, as you can see. Everyone in their shorts and t-shirts, people on the beach. So Benidorm goes all the way from there, right the way round to the end of the rocks over there. And I've just realised I'm walking the wrong way here, so I need to turn back round and head back this way. I'm meeting my friend for coffee at the Bulldog. They've got two places, the Bulldog. This is the one on the beach, and they've got one on Avenue de Europa as well, which is where you can get the bus, the Alsa bus to the airport from there as well. The bus stops there, and there's a little ticket office in the underground bit, which I'll probably do that on another video when I get my ticket back home to the airport. They've actually reduced the price of it. It was, well, they put it up last year to 11 or 12 euros, and now it's down. They've put it down this year to 8 euros at the moment. As you can see, it's not all British people. There's plenty of Spanish people. There's a lot of Spanish people come to Benidorm for their holidays as well. They especially stay in the old town end, which is the opposite direction to the way that I'm currently going. We're just coming up to one of the busiest bars on the seafront, which is Tiki Beach. And it is always packed in there. The Cayman next door is always also busy, but Tiki Beach really is the one where it gets absolutely packed. I don't know why, but people seem to love it. It's a real sun trap as well though. They have live entertainment on there, but the music has to be kept quite low in there because of its location on the beach. They used to have tables and chairs out the front, but they've changed the law now, so you're not allowed to have the chairs and everything on the promenade here, so they've had to get rid of that. So they've lost a lot of trade with that. Yeah, this is Tiki Beach. Another hour or so and that'll be full. They don't do food or anything in there, I don't think. And then next door to it here, Frank the Stagman and Jade Benidorm have opened up a bar next door, which is just up this little alleyway just here. Also, if you like cocktails, the Jungle is supposed to be pretty good. But again, they've lost a lot of trade since they had to move their tables and chairs off the promenade as well. Now coming up ahead is the famous Benidorm P-Men, which I can't believe anyone actually falls for this. I'm being careful not to film them because they have lookouts. This will be one here. So yeah, whatever you do, don't go and put your money on them. They all work as a team. And it is the old con of the 3-shell game. So yeah, that is the P-Men. And hopefully this is the Bulldog bar just here. If it's not, I'm lost. Yeah, we found it. So I had a nice coffee with my friend and I'm just walking back to the room and we're just heading past Uncle Ped's here. It has got very busy today for Cheltenham Festival. I think a lot of people must have arrived last night and today. Peds, it is really getting busy. Uncle Peds is famous for having cheap drinks. And it is absolutely packed in here today. In fact, I can't get through. I need to try and not get run over here. I think you can still get a pint for €1 or $1.50 here. Oh. Sorry. Yep, they spilled out onto the pavement here. In fact, everywhere's busy. Even the Riviera over there is packed. It's certainly going to be a busy night tonight. And up here we have the Explorers Club and the back of the Ambassador Hotel, which is just here. As you can see, not as busy as Uncle Ped's, because Uncle Ped's is cheaper, which makes all the difference in Benidorm. Well, there's still reasonable deals on the buckets of beers, but they've not got the horse racing on here, so it's not going to be as busy. I've just come to walk back to the room and it is packed everywhere. Even the Sondor here has got the racing on, and as you can see, it is busy. Police here as well. So I'm just going to head back to the apartment. I hope you all enjoyed the video. There I am in the police window there. So thank you very much for watching. I thought this would be quite handy for filming the last bit. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you want to see anything else or what you want to see in Benidorm. Hope you enjoyed it. I might make a couple more videos before I leave. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon with some more videos. I've got to go. The door's opened. Bye-bye.